What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Clicker Heroes. I know we are a day late again. Thankfully, my busyness should be slowing down at the end of the week. So comes, I think Friday is about when I will be kind of back to my normal schedule for a little while. Some other things may come up that will kind of take a bit of time as well, but it won't be nearly the same kind of busyness that I have going on right now. So that's a good thing. We'll be back to just kind of normal Sundays. Videos should return, new games, some old series kind of we were working on, making back that I may have stopped. I kind of, I always tell you guys this type of stuff in these videos. It's not really a channel update, but this is kind of where I say all this stuff. We'll be running on back to the wheel, playing a couple games on the wheel, checking out that stuff. Actually, I think that's really the only thing I haven't really been uploading, that we haven't actually just stopped. But yeah, it's cool. The whole stuff, the whole haunted house stuff is going cool, but that'll be done soon. And I wasn't even home all this weekend, which is why I tried to get things going beforehand, but there was no way for me to get the video actually done and then out and uploaded on YouTube. So there was no way to make it happen before I left for the weekend. Basically, that was the original goal, though. I honestly thought I was gonna be able to get it done, but yeah, just been kind of busy. Been kind of busy. But anyway, we should be back. Kind of just chilling. 1 minute. I'm just loading things up into the calculator. I'm gonna grab all that stuff. Kind of just get through this on the quicker side. Again, I don't want a super long video here. We have some comments coming in a little bit. Not all of them have comments of the day, hashtag comment of the day, which I normally only pick those ones. But some of them kind of felt like they could be pretty good for answering like on video rather than not. Let me check these numbers real quick and make sure we're looking good. I'm pretty sure it is, though. Yeah, we're good. Right. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Good spot. We're doing pretty bad right now. We're still not doing good. I've been pretty consistent about keeping mercs on a quest, and right now I've had 2 more go away, and at the same time, same threshold basically. I've got this guy out on a 2-day quest, maybe get 8 rubies back. But we're not doing hot. We are not doing hot. It's getting to the point where it's like, okay, we're in some real trouble. It's getting bad. Now, I'm gonna do 2-week quests. And there's a potential argument that I could do like a 48-hour one for the second one, but like it wouldn't cover the time that I'd need, so it makes sense to do the week. But that's the plan. 2-week timers here. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna throw this here so I don't forget, as per usual. And yeah, 100 rubies more down the drain. Under 300. So I don't really want to necessarily talk quite yet what's gonna happen when we hit 0, but basically my progress is gonna obviously slow down even more than it already kind of is. I'll still try to do weekly videos. They might just get shorter because it might not be all about my progress. I might be kind of just doing a little bit of update, kind of to let you guys know what's been going on with mercs, as well as doing comments and doing the clan stuff, which I still want to keep up with because I do enjoy updating you guys on all the clan progress we make. But yeah, in general, we're not doing too hot. And you can see, prime example, we're not doing good at all. It's getting worse. I don't know why I almost clicked that. And we didn't even get anything great there. No rubies at all coming in. I was hoping we'd at least get a ruby. It is a 24-hour quest, so it's at least a level as long as they make it. That's the idea. Is just we're hoping to get a merc that lives to a high level, and it needs to happen soon because, yeah, we're under 300 rubies now, which it's a scary point. Let's just say that it is a scary point because now technically, if I were to do things full efficiency, I'm actually less rubies than I'd need to do an efficient ascension. I can do technically 2 more weeks guaranteed, and we'll probably make, we'll make some rubies. So I'd say 3 weeks we could probably do of just doing a week at a time. And I only do like 1 ascension a week, so that's the only reason we can even do that. But yeah, we're trying. I'm doing what I can, trying to make progress. It's just not going too well. Okay, I mean, people people lived. Rare rubies, look at that. Maybe Nancy. Honestly, though, we all know Nancy's not going to be the reason we come out of this. Nancy's not going to be our savior. We need a real good name, like Kevin. No offenses to any Nancys that might be watching this video, but yeah, you're not going to be our ruby savior. It's not going to happen. I don't think it really matters. I'll do that one. I was thinking about coming and checking out my achievements and seeing if there's something that makes sense to work towards if I was close to anything. We're doing pretty good on the achievements, 95%. I don't think we've gotten any in a while. These better relic ones. I think doing hero soul ones make the most sense. Oh wow, almost at 500 skills. It's cool. But hero soul ones make the most sense because actually, have we done all of the hero soul ones? Where's hero soul ones at? We've done all the ruby ones. I'm assuming we probably did all the hero soul ones too then. Did they not have? Am I blind? Did they not do quests for hero souls? They have to. Relics, rubies, skills. There's a gold one, right? Golden. Are they just not all together? Am I going crazy? I have to be going crazy. It's definitely got to be a thing. Yeah. Quest for hero souls. So we don't have those all. So yeah, I guess hero souls makes sense. Or gold. I think I looked at these. I literally think I highlighted those already. But we're closer to doing hero souls. The only reason we have so many hero souls is because the old hero souls used to be quite worth it to actually do. But all right, let's pop over to the comments. All right, so sadly, I only got 3. There actually wasn't many coming in on the last video, and I think it's because we didn't do the segment. And I kind of went through the first video, and it wasn't any like crazy ones that popped out of me. And again, so if you want this to happen, I don't even think I mentioned how to do this last video. Do hashtag count of the day, and then leave like a question. It could be kind of anything about the game. It could be about something about me. It could be kind of personal. I mean, if it's, too personal, obviously I'm not going to answer it. But you guys can ask whatever you want. We've had so many of these, so feel free to do it. I love doing this segment. Give me questions, guys. But anyways, we got back with hashtag comment of the day. So did you enjoy scaring children on Sunday? Which, for anyone who doesn't know, I do around this time of year, that's what I'm kind of busy with a lot on the weekends, is I do a haunted house, and I volunteered at a haunted house that week's that we do for like the food shelf, and I dress up as Michael Myers, and or the group of us, but we scare the crap out of people. It's pretty great. But yes, I did. It was a lot of fun. People loved it. I took a lot of pictures with people. It's crazy how many people take pictures afterward as well. Some of the kids wouldn't take pictures with me, but when their parents were trying to get them to. But it's pretty funny. And I share the same Ruby and Merc problem. I have 355. Okay, you just now doing better than me. I've lost pretty much 10 Mercs in the last 4 days. That's kind of what my life's been like lately. What do I do in terms of rubies? How did you recover from the first time you were under 40 rubies? So I'm gonna be honest. First of all, I go a little crazy with the way I do things, and it's not the most efficient. I'm always like ramboing people out on crazy long quests, and a lot of people, I mean, it's really not worth it. You'd be better off micromanaging smaller quests. Doing this quest, I'd be sending him on like, I mean, right here, like a 2-hour ruby quest. Like this type of stuff is great. It's 1 ruby, yeah, 1 with a chance of 2, but that stuff is good. First of all, it's more efficient as far as XP goes. You'd actually get more more rewards, and you guys can get a better payout if, for example, instead of doing 1 24-hour quest, if you did a bunch of 5-minute quests all the way through that same amount of experience, you'd get more rewards from it. So like smaller quests are technically more efficient, but I don't check the game often, so I like doing this. And honestly, I've been doing it for a long time. I've gotten lucky. I'm gonna be honest. I have gotten lucky. That's what you need. You need a Merc that just doesn't die, and that you have the Merc for a really long time, and the Merc pretty much got to make it to roughly, like, to actually really profit on a Merc, it's got to be plus 20, level like 20 and up. You can definitely make rubies on something. Again, I consider a Merc to the point where it's pretty valuable at about level like 14. 14, like 16 is like that point where it's like you can start seeing some decent profits, but like my biggest profits are coming with Mercs crazy. I mean, I don't think, as far as I know, I've never heard of anyone having a Merc that has lasted longer than a Merc without having any extra lives I mean, there's people who've had higher level mercs for sure, and you know, people have got. I mean, Toasty, for example, Toasty merc's pretty crazy, but that's with all the Christmas lives that he had from way back when. But like I've had like my highest merc isn't the one I'm talking about, but Dog Meat. If anyone remembers Dog Meat went from I think level 13, no, level 12. I think I spent a pretty pricey revive. Maybe it was like 11. I don't know. I feel like level 12 I wouldn't have revived it, but I revived one of them. I revived him at either anywhere from like 11 to like 13 tops, and I think he lived all the way. And I don't know off the top of my head. I'm going off what other people said. I think he was level like 103. Without dying. He had no extra lives. I forget even what kind of merc he was. I don't think he gave me any bonus. He may have been an extra life merc, but had 1 extra life, and I used it at an earlier level. That may have been what I did at like level 13 or something. I don't know. I don't remember, honestly, off the top of my head. You could go back in and look into that whole thing. I mean, there was a whole Dog Meat era, you know, and obviously we had Arthur, who was another big merc. Those are like the 2 mercs of the channel. We've had some other ones. I've had a decent amount of mercs that made it past level 30, and that's honestly where most of my rubies come from, and it's just straight gambling. The game treated me well. People who've pre-ordered Clicker Heroes 2 that get the ruby codes, a lot of them actually gave me rubies in the past. They gave me their codes, so I got maybe I don't know, a decent bit of people, because they didn't play this game anymore and they just watched the videos, so they kind of sent them to me, and I've thought about doing giveaways of them, but most of them are like, here, use this towards making the series. So like those I'll use. Like a lot of those type of stuff I would normally give out, but they wanted to donate it to the series, and obviously we get merc codes from the devs, and we've done a couple of giveaways. Speaking of that, we gotta do one soon. You guys gotta yell at me. You guys want to give away? Let me know. I'll see what I can do. Maybe we'll get one set up. I mean, episode 500 is coming up. I definitely want to do kind of something for that. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's how that works. That's mercs for me. There's no real trick, dude. Get lucky, get good. And we got the Jazzy Gamer coming in with hashtag comment of the day. If you had to get rid of one of the clans, what clan would you get rid of? All right, so first of all, we wouldn't get rid of any clans, but if I'm going to answer this in honesty, it'd be the Patreon clan, and not because I wouldn't start another Patreon or let them in one. We would just do that. Their boss levels. The boss levels in my clans are very high. All 4 of them, other than Patreon clan, is really, really high. And even that one's starting to grow. People in there are keeping up on that pretty daily. And I know right now, Llama Empire, with Zach leaving temporarily, is in a rough state, and the boss isn't being killed. It's okay. I mean, it only goes down 1 level every day. And honestly, 1 person comes and the issue is it's not going up, realistically, and the boss doesn't really benefit people playing the game, so I'm not too worried about it, although I've got to figure out what I want to do with that, and that's something else. But it would definitely be the Patreon clan. Getting rid of one of the 4 main clans, I wouldn't feel right doing it. Obviously Lamination wouldn't go anywhere, and I feel bad getting rid of Llama. Just taking consideration if you had in that comment with excluding the Patreon clan for some reason, one of the 4 like first clans would be. I couldn't get rid of Llama Empire just because it's different than the other 2. It would have to be, realistically, it would be weird to get rid of 2. It'd still have Lamination and Lamination 3, so it probably would be 3 if I had to get rid of one of those 4 clans. And that's my logic behind it. Like I would feel bad getting rid of obviously Lamination or Llama Empire, like. And Lamination, like, because they're like separate, just because the names are, you know, I like the separate name. And then yeah, I couldn't get rid of Lamination 2 because it'd be weird having Lamination and then Lamination 3. So I guess that's my logic. But realistically, the Patreon clan, just because the boss level is just nowhere in comparison, and it's cool to have the high level bosses. I think it's just a neat. I think there's actually leaderboards of it somewhere, which is just kind of a cool concept. Not that we try to get on the leaderboards. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're one of the top clans, especially I think Lamination is one of the higher up clans. Although some of the other clans have caught up, because there's times throughout the history of the clans where certain bosses weren't killed every day and weren't kept up on. And even Lamination now, I slack every now and then and miss an attack here and there, just because I'm out and about, and sometimes I'm not even home or can't make it home within the time period, or you know, I'm gone for more than 24 hours at a time sometimes. So that kind of thing. And then last one, this one doesn't have comment of the day, but I felt it would be better to answer kind of in it and kind of just explain it real quick, so I kind of kept it here. Again, use hashtag comment of the day. Let me know, guys. I want more comments. I want more comments on it. I want to answer questions. I'm hoping to do a nice big week next week where we pull a decent bit of commons. I think I said that this week, but I really didn't see any two super great ones that I wanted to pull from, and I quickly kind of skimmed through the previous weeks just to see. But here, why don't you get your previous hero upgrades? And I'm pretty sure what they mean by that is this, and these come up. Why are these all minimized? Why am I not getting these? Why do I get all these but I don't get these? So what you're going to see about all of these, and I should say most of them, there might be one here and there that doesn't do anything, but this gives click damage, that 0.5% of click of DPS click damage. You get damage for all heroes. These things, all these ones minimized in this huge chunk, here, let's just add by it, are all self-boosting. And Dread Knight himself doesn't actually do anything. None of these heroes here actually do anything other than their actual upgrades. So upgrading them past this, going crazy high, isn't worth it. There's no point for me to take this and level up Sid to max level, which we'll let do in a minute just so you guys can see it, for example. There's no point. All of these are just, this huge chunk is pointless. And there aren't, again, there's more heroes in here, like this dude. He technically could minimize. All his things are self-boosting. But just because he fits in the chunk, I hate the look of like having sporadic things like that, where it's like, I can do all these heroes and then all of a sudden there's a minimized one. I like just kind of going through and doing this whole chunk, and then I have my huge blocked off chunk, and then that's just how I personally do it. There's definitely more things, and then we have a small chunk here that's just not used, and that doesn't actually do anything. And again, once Maw's not being used anymore, sadly, Maw will be minimized. Probably not, because Maw's good. We're not going to minimize Maw, but you know what I mean. I just minimize things when I'm done using them, and like they're in a block of space. And I figured these four, and these ones take forever to level up and get. Like to get the Guardian upgrades, you have to let the auto clicker sit there for a little while. But there you go. Like that doesn't do anything. That's zero bonus for me to level that up all the way. So it doesn't make sense to actually level them up. All my damage is coming from Sophia. 100% of my damage, without doubt, is coming from Sophia right now. So that's that. That's all. All right. So we're gonna do these real quick. We got Lamination. And I'm pretty sure these are all updated. It was kind of weird this week because Toasty updated some of the clans and not all of them, and then it looked like he updated them later but didn't update one of them. So I think I flushed it out. I kind of double checked them real quick. So if anything's not updated or from the previous week, obviously we'll have things corrected and things will be good. And actually, I feel like I already see a mistake in that. I think I'm full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I'm not. I got 2 openings. I do. I thought I filled up. Did someone leave? I feel like I filled it up and then someone must have left or something. But okay. So anyways, popping into thing, we got Master Wallace moving up 17,000 zones, bringing that 40k mark, getting pretty close to 50k. Nice. Snuggles with the 1700 jump, getting close to that 10k. Definitely should have it next week. Arturo only moving 15 zones. Don't know what happened there. And then 2 new members here. We got CJC coming in at that 1620, and Ryan coming in at 711. 711. Lamination 2. We've got Apache going up 53,000 zones, breaking that 70k mark. The Lee with a 10k leap, breaking that 50k. Z-Man, welcome to the clan, coming in at 25,000. Sam moving up 280 zones. Jingangi, I feel like I've pronounced that better last week, but going up 7,300 zones. Pretty nice climb there, my dude. Getting over that 11k. And then Jay coming into the clan at 11k. Welcome, welcome. Lamination 3, we've got Toasty with his final, or not final, sorry, last bit of upgrades for this. I don't think he's going to progress for next week. I think he said he was on a... Oh, do I have the message still? It's kind of a cool little fact. I don't want to waste too much time on it. I'm going to take a wild guess. He's on a 50... No, what is it? It's more than a week worth of just waiting for the game. For some reason, it's not coming to mind, and I don't see it anywhere, and I forget where he posted it. I thought it was in our officer chat, and it probably is. I'm just not seeing it. But I'm sure he'll comment on it. If you want, you can probably skim through the comments, and I'm sure Toasty's comment will be there within like 6 hours of this video going up. He normally watches through all these videos. But nonetheless, he went up 130,000 zones. Congrats, dude. But he's on like an ascension that's going to take longer than a week. I'm pretty sure is what the problem is. Jazzy moving up 5,200 zones. We got Taters coming in at 27k. Mechs moving up 95 zones. Small progress coming out some peeps here. Hungman going up 4,500. Getting to that point where 20k is definitely seeable for next week. Nekek, welcome to the clan at 14,000. Crocky coming in at 180, and again an opening there as well. Again, a couple openings and a decent bit of kicks coming this week. I'm gonna be honest, decent bit of kicks coming. Llama Empire, again, I mentioned I think last week, Zach's kind of taking a break for now. He's got some personal stuff going on. We all wish him well, and hopefully he'll be back, and you know, he may want to take the officer spot back up, but I may temporarily even fill it or figure something out. I'm not sure. Again, right now I don't think the boss is anywhere even remotely touchable for anyone in the clan, so yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. But anyways, we got FG moving up 20,000 zones. That's a pretty big leap coming up. FG is really moving towards that Ascendant Llama, and I think it's gonna happen soon. I really do. I have a good feeling. Back moving up a pretty good bit of zones, 83,000, breaking that 200k mark. Congrats to you, Back. Good luck with your slowdown with the brothers now, though. It's rough, dude. Coker Seller moving up 4,600. Joshua moving up about double zones, not quite, but 57,000 zones, not bad, breaking the 100k mark. And then we got Poison coming in at 171. Do it up, man. Get that Transcendence going. And then Llama Patronage. Not too much going on. Ambrose moving about 1,000 zones. I know Ambrose just kind of slow crawling. Alpaca, I think it's the same thing. I don't think Alpaca's spending any rubies or anything. But Alpaca moving up 15,000. And then we got Ninral moving up 7k. That's pretty much that. Nothing crazy. We can take a quick peek over at the little clan change graph if you guys want. Just kind of get an overall view of where all the progress came. Definitely a lot more out of LN, but LN3, sorry, and most of that is just Tosi's progress. Although Llama Empire moved up quite a bit too. They've made some pretty good progress overall. A couple big guys moving there. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please take a second, smack the like button, guys. I really do appreciate it. Again, hashtag comment of the day. Leave a comment, a question of sorts, something we can share, and yeah, as always, guys, I'll you know, even kind of on the subject, maybe if we get enough people talking about it, I can kind of like talk about kind of everyone's progress. What's the highest merc you've had, with extra lives or without, like whatever. I'm just kind of curious. Most people remember that stuff. I'm curious. Again, I forget exactly my highest merc. My highest merc was definitely up there, again, even above Dog Meat, but Dog Meat was definitely the most impressive merc. What's your craziest like merc story? Maybe that's kind of a cool little thing. If you can't think of anything to comment about, that's something to kind of go to. It's kind of cool. And if we get enough of that stuff, maybe we'll kind of do a little thing where we'll share a couple of them. I think it's neat. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.